Welcome to G Fun Facts Online. In every election, there's a delicate dance between speed and trust. We want results fast, but more importantly, we need to know those results are accurate. As we've moved to electronic voting, a shadow of doubt has sometimes followed. How do we know our digital vote wasn't changed? How can we be sure? The answer, for many, lies in a surprisingly simple piece of paper. Today, we're unraveling the technology of the Voter-Verified Paper Audit Trail, or VVPAT, the unassuming paper slip that's become a cornerstone of modern democracy. So what exactly is a VVPAT? Imagine it as an independent verifier attached to an electronic voting machine, or EVM. Its job is simple but crucial: to give you, the voter, a physical receipt of your vote. This paper trail acts as a vital second line of defense. It allows for an audit of the electronic results, helping to spot any potential fraud or machine glitches. VVPATs were created to solve the black box problem of early electronic voting, making the process transparent and ensuring every vote is cast, recorded, and counted exactly as intended. Let's look inside the machine. A VVPAT is essentially a specialized printer. Its main components work together seamlessly. First, you have the VVPAT printer itself. It receives a signal from the voting machine the moment you cast your vote and prints your choice onto a slip of thermal paper. This thermal paper is clever. It uses heat to create the image, so there's no ink or ribbon to run out or smudge. The paper is designed to keep the print readable for at least 5 years, which is essential for any post-election disputes. After the slip is printed, it appears behind a transparent window for about 7 seconds. This is your chance to verify it. Once you've seen it, the slip is automatically cut and drops into a sealed drop box. This box stays locked until the official count. Finally, the whole system runs on its own battery pack, making it independent of external power and perfect for use even in remote areas, without reliable electricity. Crucially, while the VVPAT is connected to the voting machine to get the data, it's an independent unit. It doesn't interfere with the electronic vote being stored. So what does this feel like for you, the voter? The process is a careful sequence designed for security and ease. First, an official verifies your ID and activates the machine for a single vote. You go into the private voting compartment and press the button next to your chosen candidate. A red light confirms your selection. Instantly, the machine signals the VVPAT to print a slip with the candidate's serial number, name, and symbol. This slip appears in the glass window for those 7 seconds. This is the voter-verified moment, your physical proof. After the time is up, you hear a beep as the slip is cut and falls into the secure box. A final loud beep from the main machine confirms your vote is electronically recorded. The whole experience gives you multiple layers of confirmation, building confidence that your vote was captured correctly. Now, how do we know this paper trail itself is secure? It's protected by a multi-layered security system. The physical machine is designed to be tamper-evident. The connections between the printer and the voting machine have special seals that show if they've been broken. The paper's path is enclosed, and the drop box where the slips are collected is sealed, with signatures from political party agents. But the hardware is only half the story. There's also a human firewall of procedural safeguards. Before any election, every single machine is checked by authorized engineers in front of political party representatives. Then, the machines are randomized twice, once to assign them to a constituency, and again to assign them to a specific polling station. This makes it impossible for someone to know which machine will end up where, thwarting any attempt to target a specific machine. Even the process of loading candidate symbols onto the VVPAT is done publicly. And on election day, before voting starts, a mock poll is held to ensure everything works perfectly. The results are matched, and only then is the machine cleared and sealed for real voting. A key security feature, especially in a place like India, is that these machines are completely standalone. They are not connected to any network or the internet, which eliminates the risk of remote hacking. The machine's core program is fused onto a one-time programmable chip, so it can't be altered after it's manufactured. But no system is perfect, and VVPATs have faced their share of debate. The biggest concern is the possibility of physical tampering or insider threats, perhaps during manufacturing or transportation. While difficult, it's a risk that has to be managed. Another point of debate is the 7-second window for verification. Critics wonder if that's enough time for a voter to spot a mistake, especially in a high-pressure polling booth. Studies have shown that many voters don't actually check the slip. Then there's the logistical side. Deploying millions of these machines is a massive undertaking. Think about the cost, the secure transport and storage, and the training required for thousands of election officials. And like any electronic device, they can glitch. A paper jam or a sensor failure can halt voting and cause delays. The move toward a paper trail isn't unique to one country. In the United States, after concerns about purely electronic machines, there's been a major shift. Today, the vast majority of American voters use systems that either have a VVPAT or use hand-marked paper ballots. The Philippines and Venezuela also use similar systems, but India stands out for implementing VVPATs across the entire nation for its massive general elections. The Indian Supreme Court has been a driving force, calling the paper trail an indispensable requirement of free and fair elections. Having a paper trail is one thing, but using it is what truly matters. This brings us to the audit. How are these paper slips actually checked? In India, the current rule is to manually count the VVPAT slips from 5 randomly selected polling stations in every assembly constituency. After the electronic votes are counted, officials conduct a lottery-style draw in front of everyone to pick the 5 machines for the audit. The slips from these machines are then carefully counted by hand, and the total is compared to the electronic count from that same machine. If there's a discrepancy, the rule is clear. The paper slip count is considered final. But the debate rages on. Is 5 machines enough? Critics and activists argue this sample is too small to detect widespread, low-level fraud and have demanded a 50% or even 100% count of all VVPAT slips. On the other side, India's Election Commission, supported by statistical analysis, argues the current sample is robust. They point out that verifying 5 machines per constituency already means counting slips from over 20,000 machines nationwide, which is statistically significant. A 100% count, they say, would be a logistical nightmare, potentially delaying election results by 5 or 6 days. In a recent decision, the Supreme Court of India upheld the current system, rejecting calls for a 100% count, but did add new security measures to strengthen the process further. Ultimately, the goal of VVPAT is to build trust. Seeing that physical slip of paper is a powerful psychological tool. It turns the abstract act of pressing a button into a concrete, verifiable event. The audit trail adds a layer of transparency and accountability that reassures voters, political parties, and observers. However, the impact isn't always clear-cut. Some research suggests many voters don't check the slip, and deep-seated distrust in institutions can make some people skeptical of any technology. The ongoing public debate itself shows that while the technology is in place, achieving full public consensus on trust is a continuous journey. As India's Supreme Court noted, blindly doubting a system can breed skepticism, but meaningful criticism is also necessary for a healthy democracy. The Voter-Verified Paper Audit Trail is a remarkable piece of electoral engineering. It represents a compromise, a bridge between the speed of electronic voting and the timeless demand for physical proof. The journey of this technology, with its intricate design, procedural firewalls, and public debates, shows just how seriously we take the challenge of securing our vote. While it's not a magic solution to every electoral concern, The VVPAT provides a crucial layer of verifiability. The ongoing discussions about audit sizes and security are not a sign of failure, but a sign of a vibrant democracy at work. The future may bring further refinements, like using barcodes on the slips to speed up counting. But for now, that humble slip of paper, emerging for just 7 seconds behind a glass window, stands as a powerful symbol of the effort to maintain trust in the democratic process, a tangible link between your choice and the final result.